This segment is sponsored by Goettl Air Conditioning and Plumbing.
Hey there, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Daily Mix. I'm Bill Frankmore, and as we get ready for the change of seasons here, things obviously are going to be getting cooler. It's been a beautiful summer, not a lot of fires to talk about. It's just been great, but hey, winter's coming. We know that, and we got to get ready for it, especially when it comes to our heating systems. Joining me now, we have Tanner Shopman. He's with Goettl. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
You guys have been in town a while.
Yeah, we've been in town for quite some time. We're still a little new to the area, but we're picking up some traction, and we're excited to talk about it today.
All right. We did the air conditioning stuff in the summer. Now we're getting ready for the winter months. What do we need to do to be ready for those colder months as far as our heating systems are concerned and everything?
It's a great question. We hear this often in the industry. I think the biggest things and what we found helps people be the most successful in not having a breakdown in the wintertime, changing your filters. That's number one. Second thing is making sure that your furnace is safe. Having a maintenance, having a rejuvenation, calling us, getting us out there to inspect not only every part of the furnace, but every part outside of the furnace, right? Yeah. Making sure that there's no ductwork that's falling apart, making sure that the filters are staying put, making sure that the inside of that machine is nice and clean, and most importantly, safe.
Yeah, and a maintenance thing like this can save you a lot of money in the long run, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, a dollar saved right now in putting some repairs is $100 saved later.
Sure.
Right?
Sure. Yeah.
So pound a cure versus replacing the system is a lot easier now.
Yeah, much easier to take for sure, no doubt about that. Let me ask you this question. A lot of people, when they stoke up the furnace, so to say, they'll get a little burning smell. Is that something to be concerned about?
Burning smells are normal. Every winter we kick on the furnaces, we get that kind of smell. We know it's on, right?
Right.
You know, furnace kicks on. If it persists or get worse, I would say, you know, it's happening multiple days in a row, even a full day. Get it looked at, get it inspected, especially if that smell starts to go from kind of almost like a burning dust from the summertime or not changing the filters regularly. Call us. Burnt plastic smell, especially if it's a gas smell, be safe.
Okay. And then what maintenance issues do homeowners need to be aware of? What do they need to do throughout the season to keep the headaches away?
Filter maintenance.
Yeah.
Changing that filter. Every 1 to 3 months is ideal. Every home is different. We love our dogs. We love our pets. We love our kids, right? Make sure that you change those filters regularly.
And why is that so important? Then the furnace doesn't have to work so hard?
Furnace doesn't have to work so hard, for one. Number two, when you have a lot of buildup, those filters don't allow the proper amount of airflow to get into that system. So to your point, they do work harder when they get impacted with debris, dust, hair, dander, you name it. Changing that filter more often keeps a breakdown from happening when it's, you know, these things always happen when it's 0 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And everybody's busy.
Yeah.
So get it taken care of before it becomes a problem.
All right. And I imagine you also have to check the doors, windows, make sure there aren't any leaks going inside.
Yeah. So keep the windows shut. Make sure that if you're opening an outside door and you want to let the dog in and out or the kids are in and out, keep it closed as often as possible. That system doesn't have to keep coming off and on, if that answers your question.
Yeah, yeah. But the inspection's always a great idea in between seasons at the beginning. How does it work? We just give you guys a call and give me an idea of what you guys go through when you do one of these inspections.
Okay, so we start off by entering the home. We come in, we find out where the furnace is located, where the thermostat's located, where the filter's located. Before we step into your home, we put our shoe covers on, make sure we're not bringing any dirt, dust, debris inside the house. And then we start with a safety check. All of our technicians will wear a carbon monoxide detector or have a carbon monoxide detector with them that will alert them to the presence of any CO in the home. CO is silent, doesn't have a smell, it's tasteless. It's the number one thing that we're concerned about when it comes to furnace seasons, especially with a gas appliance in your home. So our technicians will check that first. That's priority. Number two, we'll get into the motors of the furnace. You've got an exhaust motor, you've got a blower motor. We'll check igniters, flame sensors. Essentially, it's like a 26-point inspection where we go through every part of that furnace with a fine-tooth comb, make sure that everything's safe, everything's operating within the manufacturer specifications, and make sure that you're ready for wintertime.
Okay, great advice. Thank you so much, Tanner. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Give him a call before the snow starts flying. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for this Daily Mix. We will see you next time.
This segment is sponsored by Goettl Air Conditioning and Plumbing.